Okay, hold on. Did episode 9 just break the entire MonsterVerse timeline? Or was it just me? I mean, we've got Lee Shaw talking to himself across time, Titan X's eggs sitting there like a ticking time bomb, and Kong looking like he's about 2 minutes away from completely losing it on Skull Island. If you aren't screaming at your TV right now, are you even watching the same show? Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master. We are literally days away from the Season 2 finale, Where We Belong, and the theories flying around right now. They are absolutely wild. We're talking time loops, alien invasions, and a cameo that might actually make us fall off our couches. So grab a drink, settle in, because today we're breaking down every single leak, every insane theory, and exactly what that Supernova title might mean for the future of Godzilla and Kong. Let's dive in.
And there was a cure. What if you could visit the future?
The Axis Mundi time paradox. All right, let's start with the big one, the one everyone is texting me about, the string theory of it all. Remember that scene where old Lee Shaw, played by Kurt Russell, actually communicates with his younger self? Wyatt Russell? Yeah, that wasn't just a cool father-son acting moment. That was a massive lore drop. Up until now, we thought the Axis Mundi was just this weird subway station between our world and the hollow Earth, where time moves differently. But now we know. It's a bridge through time itself.
Retrieved any of them? Just means I need to keep trying. The map isn't complete. It's time to admit.
The Bill Randa connection. And here's where things get crazy. There's a theory going around that the entire show is one big loop. Think about it. Why was Bill Randa so obsessed with anomalies on Skull Island back in the 70s? He acted like he knew something was coming. What if the anomalies he was tracking were actually us? Or more specifically, the team from 2024, popping up in the past through these rifts. A script written in the future. It's like Interstellar, right? Where the ghost in the bookshelf is actually the guy from the future. Now imagine this. What if Monarch exists because the future version of Monarch sent information back through the Axis Mundi? If the finale shows a young Bill Randa, yeah, I'm talking a de-aged John Goodman, receiving a message from his grandkids in the future, my brain might actually melt, but honestly, it fits. It explains why Bill always seemed either incredibly lucky or completely insane. He wasn't guessing. He was following a script written by his own descendants. Cate, the Titan Whisperer. Now let's talk about Cate, because something is definitely changing with her. In episode 9, when she finds Titan X's eggs, she doesn't run, she doesn't panic, she doesn't call for backup. She connects, and that moment, that changes everything, because suddenly, this isn't just a monster hunt anymore. It's a family story on a massive, almost cosmic scale, a tragic showdown on Skull Island. Here's my prediction for the finale. Apex and Isabel Simmons want to weaponize Titan X, turn her into some kind of biomechanical weapon. But Cate, she might be the only one who can stop that. Now imagine this scene. Kong is ready to strike, ready to end the threat. Because let's be honest, Kong does not play when it comes to his territory, and right before the final blow, Cate steps in, not to save humanity, but to save the species. The heart of the MonsterVerse. And honestly, that would hit hard, because at its core, the MonsterVerse has never just been about monsters. These are gods. They have instincts, families, legacies. If Cate saves those eggs, she doesn't just survive. She earns something bigger, a protector. And maybe, just maybe, we witness the birth of a new Titan species, one that stays loyal to the Randa line, the rise of Apex Cybernetics. Now let's talk villains, because Isabel Simmons, she is giving full "I'm about to ruin everything" energy, and that name drop. Yeah, she's the adopted daughter of Walter Simmons, the guy behind Mechagodzilla, which means Apex isn't just a tech company. It's a revenge story, the fall of Monarch. And here's the scary theory. The finale might show us the fall of Monarch, why they're weaker in the movies, why Apex takes control. Maybe Isabel steals Axis Mundi research, maybe Kong gets taken down, maybe Titan X gets captured. Whatever happens, this could be the moment. The good guys lose everything.
If it doesn't want to fight Kong.
You saw it take on Godzilla at the beach, didn't you?
The internet-breaking cameo. All right, let's talk about the big one, the cameo, the one that could break the internet. First option, James Conrad. Imagine Tom Hiddleston just walking out of the jungle, looking exactly the same, because he's been stuck in a time loop. That alone, internet meltdown. Second option, had Dr. Serizawa. Even a recorded message from him would hit emotionally hard.
Man, something very, very bad went down here.
The Xillian wildcard. But here's my wildcard theory. What if the cameo isn't human? What if the finale ends with a shot of something alien? There is a very out there theory that the Simmons family aren't just corporate villains. Some fans think they might be Xillians. If you're a classic Toho fan, you know who I'm talking about. The aliens who control monsters. If Isabel looks into a mirror and her skin ripples, or if she sends a signal into deep space, that changes everything. It turns the MonsterVerse from a hidden world story into an interstellar war story. Road to Godzilla x Kong, Supernova. Let's talk about that title for a second. Godzilla x Kong, Supernova. A supernova is the death of a star. It's bright, it's violent, and it leaves behind something new. If the Season 2 finale is called Where We Belong, maybe it's not just about the characters finding home. Maybe it's about a new threat belonging here, a glimpse of the cosmic alpha. I'm calling it now. The finale is going to show us the central rift, not just a small hole in the ground, but the heart of the Axis Mundi. And inside that rift, we're going to see something crystalline, something space-related. If we get a 5-second teaser of Space Godzilla or a hint of a cosmic alpha titan, the internet is going to go into a complete meltdown. It would bridge the gap between the grounded Monarch show and the wild, neon-colored New Empire movies perfectly. A hero's final sacrifice. So, where does that leave our main crew? I think we have to prepare ourselves for a goodbye. This show is called Legacy of Monsters, and usually, a legacy is something you leave behind. With Lee Shaw being lost once before and now messing with time, I have a gut feeling he might make the ultimate sacrifice to close the rift. It's the perfect character arc, right? He's the man out of time. He spent his whole life trying to fix the mistakes he made in the 50s. If he stays behind in the Axis Mundi to ensure Cate, Keiko, and the others get home safely, he finally finds where he belongs, protecting the future he helped create. It's going to be a tearjerker, guys. Get the tissues ready. Join the theory crafting. But what do you think? Is Lee Shaw going to make it out? Is Titan X going to become Kong's new best friend, or is he going to have to take her down? And, most importantly, who do you think is making that internet-breaking cameo? Drop your wildest theories in the comments below. I'm going to be hanging out there all day because I need to talk about this with someone before my head explodes. Our nerdy thoughts. If you enjoyed this breakdown, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you want to stay updated on all things MonsterVerse, Godzilla, and whatever crazy stuff happens in the finale next week, make sure you're subscribed and have that bell icon turned on. We're going to be doing a full frame-by-frame breakdown as soon as the episode drops on May 1st. Until then, stay curious, keep watching the skies and the ground, and I'll see you in the next one.
What the heck, I'll laugh anyway.